Hi, my name is Bill Haberman, Intertest Incorporated. We're showing here the PoleCam HD configured on a cart in a mechanical system for inspection of long tubular items, typically shafts or bores. The PoleCam HD is an offshoot of the PoleCam. We've upgraded the light components and we've upgraded the camera, so it is now a 1080 30p camera system with optics permitting varying degrees or varying directions of view and varying fields of view. So for example, right now we have a 45-degree lens looking off at an angle approximately as I'm showing here, and currently focused at 2 inches from the tip of the device. The control unit for the camera system has the ability to remotely control focus. So in this case, I have a pen sitting on the bench adjacent to me. And this pen is 24 inches from the tip of the pole. This pole is mounted via toggle clamp, the thing with the red handle down the end, such that it can slide. And in this particular setup, the overall slide range is 50 inches. PoleCam HD uses independent ultraviolet light and independent white light. They both brought down to the distal tip via fiber optic type light guides. So we have the ability to illuminate a target from near touching out to approximately 6 inches to get the effective range of ultraviolet light, and white light you can see to infinity.
PoleCam has 5 optical adapters. The optical adapters provide view in a 0-degree direction of view on axis with the pole at a oblique forward of 60 degrees, an oblique forward of 45 degrees, and a 90-degree field of view that is a wide field of view, and a 90-degree direction of view that is a narrow or higher magnification view. To change the tips are typically stored in the drawer in a container. In this case, we have a tip for 0, which is on the pole. We have a tip for 45 degrees. We have a tip for a right angle, and this happens to be the wide angle, right angle view. We have a tip for a 60-degree forward oblique. And there's also a cover, protective cover, to protect those optics and components when there is no tip in place. So if we were to change, we would unthread the knurled section to free the tip adapter from the pole. Take it off. We take our next tip adapter. There are alignment dots, so we put dot to dot. That would guide you, so there are 2 pins that assure proper alignment, and thread the knurled section back on. So as the tool is changed, simple to do, quick and easy. PoleCam in the cart-mounted configuration has several features that really help make an inspection simple and easy to perform. One of those is we have encoded position of pole position. So we see 2 numbers here. These numbers represent a horizontal translation and they represent a vertical translation. The numbers are controlled on screen by toggle switches on the rear of the control unit, and they can be turned to different positions on the screen, 4 different positions, the 4 different quarters. They can be flipped between metric and English units. In this case, it's centimeters. Here we have inches. I can shut it off, and I can also put a blank background behind it that would help facilitate contrast to the numbers in the case of a white target. The encoders also have 0 resets. So on the front panel, we have 2 resets, 2 values. I can reset one value by toggling up. I can reset the other value by toggling down. Likewise, for the elevation, I can toggle up and toggle down. Why 2 numbers, you ask? Well, it's not unusual where you'd want an absolute reference. So as, say, for example, as we make entry into a part, you would make that an absolute value of 0. So we would toggle and make everything 0. As we go in and progress through our inspection, we may find a feature that is a particular interest, say a linear indication. We might want to know the length of that indication. Well, you could put the edge of that indication on a center mark or a piece of tape on the screen, and you could zero one value and then go to the other edge of that indication and note that, well, in this case, it's 1.9 inches long. So that's the reason for having two values of encoder position. One is insertion, one is elevation, with two independent and resettable zeros. High definition PoleCam in a cart configuration has several features that make it easy for the operator. One, which I consider pretty important, is the ability to position the monitor in a very wide range of locations. So the operator or the inspector has the opportunity to be comfortable, maybe sitting, maybe standing, maybe moving in different directions. Our cart-based systems use a power strip that allows centralized single-point power connection to the wall, which we have over here on our benchtop, and an on-off, a one-point on-off that shuts down the entire system and restarts the entire system. It's perfectly acceptable to use it as a single-point start and stop. The PoleCam is held on its trolley with a toggle clamp. If the pole needed to be used for other inspections, it can be easily removed. If the pole is to be stowed away for more long-term storage, it can be put into its holster. The holster is on the side of the cart and allows the pole to take up lesser footprint and reduce floor space needed for storage. It's recommended that the tip adapter be removed for storage in the holster, although the holster is constructed such that it will not be damaged if it did leave a tip adapter on. But I think it's advised for long-term storage to remove the tip adapter and put its protective cap on. The high-definition PoleCam uses a 1080 30p sensor. This is approximately 2 million pixels and surpasses the previous PoleCam by more than a factor of 4. The previous PoleCam using NTSC type cameras had 400,000 pixels. So here we see the US Air Force 1951 chart in white light from a distance of about 2 inches using the forward view optical tip on the PoleCam HD. Many inspection processes require that Group 1 Element 5 be clearly visible in order to have a valid level of resolution for inspection. One of the features of PoleCam and PoleCam High Definition is that it has 2 channels of illumination, one for ultraviolet and one for white light. So here we have our 1951 Air Force resolution chart illuminated with ultraviolet. It is a fluorescent chart, and I can bring up white light behind it to recognize other features. So for example, we're seeing some dust particles and things on the surface of that target, whereas in black light they're not visible. This feature of having dual lighting that are completely independently controlled enhances the inspector's ability to determine whether an indication is relevant or not. Overall, the system is designed to be simple and easy to use. It facilitates repeatable, high-quality inspections of internal surfaces subject to fluorescent penetrant and magnetic particle NDT processes. Overall, it means better inspections are performed in comfort and completed faster. PoleCam's output, being a common video format, is easy to record as still images or video clips. With DocuView, our proprietary Windows-based software, recording is enhanced with on-screen annotation, simple file management, and measurement functions. Connect the tablet to your network, and live inspections or a recording can be shared anywhere the network is available. Part support and pole centering fixtures are available. Intertest has the knowledge and wherewithal to bring your inspection process to a high level of performance and efficiency. Please contact us if there are questions or specialized requests addressing your inspection needs. Thank you.